It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments, the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Including this illegal alien from Brazil, who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your... Like, man, where's Trump? Yeah, motherfuckers, they feel like they would rather get it raw. Yeah. Like, you know what? At least we know what that motherfucker's saying. These motherfuckers is gassing us up, lying to us, promising us shit and didn't deliver. Like, I cannot wait to see, and I'm already watching it. I'm watching Democrats start the campaign. They're already like, Hillary, you gotta go out there and vote. Like, democracy depends on it. I'm like, when y'all gonna start governing like democracy depends? No, for real. Stop telling me that the death of democracy is upon us, but you're not governing like it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're governing, like Joe Biden gave that speech this week, he's calling out all
Oh my God, that did not age well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you for checking in. If you already hit that like button, I appreciate that. If you haven't, please hit the like button. We are first of all, I want to shout out Councilman Ernie Cooper for coming over and sharing his revival with us over here at Angels Podcast. I shared a link. That link, I would where I said you can watch it on demand. I would encourage everybody to go and register so that you can be one of the first in line when Dr. Evelyn Wright gets ready to do her breakdown of the Bible. It's going to be a powerful series, and if you want to be first in line, you go ahead and click that link and start a thing. But tonight we are talking national politics. On the screen earlier, I had my man Charlemagne, and I don't call him that the God, of course, because he's not God, but I got Charlemagne up on this bad boy. Let's see what we got. What's up, bro? Doing your thing, man. I really enjoy your talk show. I appreciate that, brother Benjamin. And tonight we're gonna pull up these receipts right here. Man, this was Charlemagne talking right here. Let me see if I can get him on. Oh, what? Stop cursing my Charlemagne. What's up? Curse. And so what Charlemagne was talking about, okay, this is something that ran on a podcast earlier this year. Charlemagne was not really a big the Democratic Party was not a big fan of Charlemagne the God because of comments like that, because of the public sway that this brother holds. But today we're going to talk about exactly what he talked about. Okay, you saw the video earlier. You saw the video earlier about what's going on with Trump and the ICE situation, and I just wanted to as we move along, as people, because a lot of people have disengaged from politics after the national election, and now that's not what we need to do. Like, I need everybody that had all that energy about the Project 2025 and all this other stuff, where you at now? Who's here watching to see if this man do what he said he was going to do, or we just going to sit back and let somebody else tell us the story? But you came to the right place tonight, because I got the update for you on what's going on with this ICE situation and our 47th president, Donald Trump. Okay, and so we're gonna get into this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you some information that I've collected on it, so we can all be pretty much up on the same level with the information, and then from there we're gonna get back into, hopefully by that time you guys will be ready to ask some questions. I don't have answers, but I mean, let's get a dialogue started on this thing, because how is this impacting your local area, wherever you at tonight? How is this impacting your area? Because again, there was a lot of different things said on how this was going to play out. So let's see what has transpired since Donald Trump got into office. Okay, and this is 2 days ago or something like that, right? So here we go. All right, tonight we're going to delve into the gripping. Whoa. That's the wrong thing up there. Let me this thing's down. We're going to get into this story. We're going to delve into this whole situation with the ICE. I apologize, guys. I'm trying a new system back here. And obviously I need to send that money back. They need to send that money back to me ASAP, because I don't know if it's technical or is it operator, but I'm gonna just say technical for right now as we get into this. Yeah. And when I edit this and play it back, it'd be like, oh, you won't hear all this dead air on here, because I'm trying to get this situation to you guys. All right. Want to get you the right information. Dr. Wright got me studying about the ecclesia. I really got to go watch her. If you into teaching, okay? Not a bunch of hooping and hollering and theatrics. If you into teaching, yeah, that's where you want to go get that at right there. All right, guys, here we go. So today we're going to delve into the situation that you see on the screen right here. This is a gang that is in Colorado. This is a gang of El Salvadorians who have moved up. I don't know if you ever heard of the story where these guys took over the apartment complex and was extorting everybody. But this is that gang, and it's pronounced the Aragua gang. And what does that mean? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. All right, today we want to discuss the action taken by the Trump administration concerning enforcement. Specifically, we'll delve into the recent custom enforcement raid. This thing is killing me right now. All right, guys, let me regroup here. You can go in the trash right now. All right. Today, of course, we're discussing the Trump administration's concerning immigration enforcement. Specifically, we want to delve into the immigration custom enforcement raids that recently took place, where over 500 people were arrested, including 370 with criminal records. Let's break down the details of those operations and the nature of those offenses. All right, here we go. I'm on track now. So again, these raids took place throughout New York, throughout different parts of the country. In the past week, ICE has conducted a series of coordinated raids across multiple states, including New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts. These operations have resulted in the arrest of 538 individuals. According to reports, 373 of these individuals have prior criminal convictions, while 165 were detained solely for immigration violations. And that's what you heard, where ICE is calling that collateral. That's where basically what's happening is, if you are hanging around one of these violent criminals that they are targeting and you are an illegal, that's probably not the place you need to be. If they hot like that, you probably need to get away from him. If your only crime, and it is a crime, let's keep it real, because that's why they taking them back now. So don't think, well, they don't have that record. No, they committed the first crime, which was being in the country illegally. And so what these people are saying is that they're not overlooking that. Now, if you work in some place and you in a community of non-violent, y'all ain't engaged in drugs and all kind of foolishness, you you all right. And guys, all right. Now, these raids did not come without without their the level of a level of controversy, but we're going to get into that a little bit later into this. The administration has highlighted that among those arrested were individuals with serious criminal backgrounds, notably the arrest of suspected terrorists, 4 members of the Tren de Agua gang, and several individuals convicted of sex crimes against minors. In a notable shift from previous practices, the administration utilized military aircraft for deportation flights. 2 flights to Guatemala were conducted, transporting a total of 79 individuals. This move underscores the administration's commitment to expedited deportation. He said he was going to do it, and he's doing it now. Whether this is continued or, you know what I mean, like it or not, he's doing what he said he was going to do. Okay. It's pretty much the bulk of it. These raids have not been without controversy. Like I said earlier, in New Jersey, the mayor of New Jersey he has a problem with these raids. Mayor Ras Baraka condemned the warrantless ICE raids, because what's happening when he said warrantless ICE raids, so like in places like New Jersey where it's considered a sanctuary city, the local authority is not allowing their law enforcement to help in these raids. And Donald Trump has overwritten the local law and saying, federal law supersedes local law. And so he's going into these places and pulling these suspected criminals out. All right. And so Ras Baraka, who you see here, that's the president of that's the mayor of Newark, New Jersey. He says that he described the operation as having a terrorized. Oh, excuse me. He describes the operation as having terrorized the community. The recent ICE operations mark a significant escalation in immigration enforcement under the current administration. While the focus has been on apprehending individuals with criminal records, the methods and broader implications of these raids have raised concerns among community leaders and advocates. As this situation develops, it's crucial to stay informed and engaged in open discussion with the balance between law enforcement and community trust. Wow. That was a hard read, but that's what's going on. That's the I'm sorry I butchered that way, but yeah, basically what's going on is two things is going on. One, I have a teleprompter that I'm trying to learn how to read and use, and obviously I'm retarded, so that's not working out. And but the bottom line is this thing is going down. You know, I don't know how. I get it. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. Now, if what they're targeting, like they're saying, if what they're targeting is the criminal elements, because let's keep it real, they selling the dope in the black community now. I mean, they ain't selling that heroin. Well, in the poor white community too, the trailer park too. Let me keep it all the way 100. Right. So it's the poor people that's going to be affected by the criminal behavior directly. Okay, because again, they probably taking some of that heroin to some of these rich places, but you know, you get the point in what I'm saying. So what do you think? 47, is he getting off to a good start? I mean, he said he's going to do this, and I wonder how many people are actually, paying attention, or just getting news clips and sound bites. Huh? What did you guys think about this? The Haitian guy that was like, he ain't going back to Haiti. And he said, Joe Biden and Barack, thank you for everything you did for me, bro. Bro, what did they do for you, bro? Because you know what Trump said y'all eat. Is there a problem with what he's doing? And here, I got another one. I didn't even go into that teleprompter thing. We're going to go through it, which is an update to that story right there that we just butchered. Just a little more context, a little more detail into the whole Pennsylvania situation. The whole situation in Boston. All right, here's an update on recent immigration and customs enforcement operations that have taken place in Boston. These actions are part of a broader national initiative under the current administration to enforce immigration laws more stringently. Let's delve into the specifics of these raids and the reactions from our local community. And that's what I'm trying to gauge from you guys, if I can ever get a flow going over here, but we're going to keep it rolling. All right. In the past week, ICE agents conducted operations in the Boston area, resulting in the arrest of several undocumented individuals with criminal histories. Among those detained were alleged gang members and individuals wanted for violent crimes, including rape and or murder. Notably, a Haitian national with 17 prior convictions, that's the guy who was just saying he's not going back, with 17 prior convictions, was apprehended during these raids. The individual had previously expressed defiance against deportation efforts to, let's say, against deportation. So I guess they was trying to deport him already because of his criminal record. But officials emphasized that such individuals will face removal under the renewed policies. So I guess under the old policies. So that's what he was saying. Thank you, Joe Biden, because Joe Biden policies apparently kept him here on the ground in the United States. The recent ICE activities have sparked concerns among Massachusetts residents and officials. Governor Maura Healey acknowledged the anxiety these actions have caused within communities, but has maintained a measured response, emphasizing the importance of safety due process. So, I mean, if you got these criminals living in your city and you haven't done anything, what are you talking about? Local news outlets have actively been covering these events. For instance, Fox News reported on their embedded experience with ICE agents. So you got somebody on the ground with ICE. That's what they mean, embedded. During the Boston area raids, witnessed multiple arrests firsthand. The recent ICE operation in Boston were part of a broader national strategy to enforce immigration laws, particularly targeting individuals with serious criminal records. Don't see no problem with that. But the collateral is what everybody has a problem with. If you broke the law, then you shouldn't be here. As these events unfold, it's crucial for our community to stay informed and engaged. Like I said earlier, if you or someone knows, is affected by these, reach out to local organizations and legal resources available in your area. So if you got a coworker or somebody that's affected by this stuff, you better you better do that. But my point too in this whole putting up my man Charlemagne, Charlemagne was to emphasize to people idol worship is a bad thing. We got a bad habit of idolizing our these public figures, these entertainers, and even some of the people around us we idolize. They all frauds. Remember when Snoop said this?
Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast one of you Uncle Tom doing it. Which one of you do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
And there he is, performing for himself. Snoop said, man, y'all crazy. He got T-Mobile, Corona, Martha Stewart's his bestie. They selling lighters.
When I came down.
Oh, man. This live didn't go like I wanted it to go. I guess everyone can't go like you wanted it to go. I'm going to leave it up, but I'm going to record this thing. Because I think it's a fascinating story, and I think that we should stay up on what is going on. Everybody was so engaged when it came up to November 5th, Now you don't know what's happened. You know what I mean? You could have actually been signed back into slavery in the last couple of days since the inauguration. You wouldn't even know because you're not paying attention. I mean, that's some extreme stuff. But the point is, if it was, you wouldn't know. So, C-SPAN is always a good place to get your unfiltered, unbiased information. It's boring because it's the actual people talking, but at that point, it's between you and God, you and discernment at that point. You know what I mean? Once you get the information that way, that's where that, so don't be misled by emotional pleas, emotional arguments. Stick to the actuals. See what we can shoot out here today. I'm gonna put that at the end of this too. So listen, if you or somebody would like to talk about streaming your church service, this is something that we can do if you have a big event coming up, as far as like any kind of training seminar, like can definitely help you. Yeah, do this. This didn't come out right. It happens, Captain, but yeah, y'all stay up on that.
It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments, the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Including this illegal alien from Brazil, who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien, charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien, charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member, facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your